The natural soundscapes of Taiwan. Imagine you're in a natural environment. Close your eyes and open your ears. What can you hear? At times, when you're far from city noise, you can probably hear a variety of animals. You might also hear the wind blowing through trees or the rush of a flowing river. These natural soundscapes tell a story of ecological features and conditions. Leila Chinhui Fan has traveled all over Taiwan for the past 20 years to record these native soundscapes. She helped create the Taiwan Nature Sound Map project, featured on the website of the Soundscape Association of Taiwan. 51 natural locations across Taiwan were chosen for Fan and other sound engineers to make recordings of. Each recording is listed on the website's map of Taiwan. Visitors can click on a music note image to hear the recording from that area. They can also read notes logged by the sound engineer about each recording experience. Facts about the animal species that can be heard in the recording are available too.
Welcome everyone to English for You. I'm Adam.
I'm Chickling.
And Chickling, you told me before we started filming that you didn't sleep very well last night, did you?
No, I only slept for 5 hours, and that's because my neighbors were partying all night long.
God, that's not enough hours. 5 hours? Yeah, you need at least, they say, what, 7 or 8? Maybe sometimes 9, right?
Maybe, but it's hard to get 7 hours of sleep each night. Do you think it's possible?
Yes, but you have to go to bed before midnight.
Yeah.
Well, maybe this article can actually help you relax because we are going to learn about the peaceful and natural sounds of Taiwan. Ooh, right? So our article, everyone starts off by saying, imagine you're in a natural environment. Close your eyes and open your ears. What can you hear?
I hear the God calling my name. Just kidding. I hear birds chirping and trees swaying gently in the breeze. So nice.
Yeah, if you're in a natural environment, then you don't hear the scooters and the trash trucks and all the buses and all that stuff from the city. But it continues to say, at times, when you're far from city noise, you can probably hear a variety of animals. And in that sentence, we see the word or hear the word at times, which means occasionally or sometimes, not consistently or regularly.
所以 at times 就是有点像 sometimes 的感觉，它就是有时候。And we also have to look at the phrase a variety of something, right?
Yeah, a variety of something means many different kinds of something or things, just many different kinds of things.
就是各式各样，所以你可以说 a variety of animals, flowers, activities. 当然，如果不想用这个片语，你也可以说 various. 比如说 the jacket is available in various colors.
Yeah, just like all those Nike shoes you see people wearing now. There's so many Nike SB Dunks. There's a various amount of colors. There's such a big variety. All right, well, getting back to nature, it says, you might also hear the wind blowing through trees or the rush of a flowing river.
Okay, 这个是今天的 Language in Focus. Let's take a look. 我们今天的 language in focus 要讲的是 sense verbs， 也就是感官动词。那通常都是用来表示呢察觉某个人或某事，也就是受词所发生的动作。那受词后面可以接原形动词、现在分词或者是过去分词哦。所以我们首先可以分为以下几种。想一下我们的感官有哪一些？有视觉，视觉的话有 see、watch、look at、notice and observe。那像听觉，我们有 hear、listen to。感觉有 feel， 所以感官动词受词后面的动词形态呢，就取决于受词本身动作的状态哦。如果后面是接原形动词，表示呢受词所经历某事的完整过程，我们就会用原形。比如说 ，The young boy likes to watch his friends play baseball。这个小男孩呢喜欢看他的朋友打棒球。那么如果后面是现在分词，就强调受词是正在做，你在强调那个当下。比如说 ，I heard a woman crying last night。 night. 我昨天听到一个女人在哭泣耶。所以如果后面接过去分词呢，就代表说呢，受词是被动的经历某一件事情。比如说Kelly is listening to a story being read by her mom. 那当然你把 being 省略掉 Kelly is listening to a story read by her mom 也是 OK 的哦。
So in that last sentence, we saw the word or heard the word rush, which is basically a violent forward motion. So you can think the rush of the water in the river, or an example we could use is as the MRT doors opened, a huge rush of people walked and ran towards me, which happens all the time at Nanjing Fuxing Station, like at 6 o'clock. They'll just rush for me. A huge crowd will come into the MRT. And then we see the word flow, which means to move steadily and continuously in a particular direction, usually referring to the movements of liquids, gases, or even ideas. So an example could be the tears flowed down her face as she watched the emotional movie.
所以 rush 就是人或物体的快速移动。那当然，如果你今天是匆匆忙忙、急急忙忙、那就是 to be in a rush。所以我可以问 Adam 说 ，Are you in a rush?
Yes, I'm in a rush. I have to go to the MRT quickly.
对，这个就是很忙很急哦。那或者是说呢 ，He had to do his homework in a rush because he was late。那这个字呢是名词嘛，当动词也可以，就是仓促行事。比如说 ，You shouldn't rush a job like this。你应该要认真做啊，怎么会这么仓促呢？那我们在文章中出现的 the rush of a flowing river， 这个指的是河流急速的流动。这边的 flow 是流动，不过也有持续供应的意思，像是你的想法呀、你的imagination， 其实都可以用这个字。比如说 ，My thoughts flow more easily when I work in peace。
Oh, yes, mine too. Or like when I'm listening to music, right?
Yeah.
Your mind works more easily that way. These natural soundscapes tell a story of ecological features and conditions. Ooh, so it kind of sounds interesting, right?
Yeah, 所以有 soundscape， 所以I've heard of the word landscape， 它就是风景嘛。那如果是 soundscape， 就是声景哦。So you're listening to these sounds。那么老师刚刚讲到这个比较长的字 ecological， 就是生态的，所以它的名词 ecology 指的就是生态或生态学。所以这些自然声景呢，讲述了生态特征的故事。
Okay, so these soundscapes, I guess you can close your eyes, everyone, and then maybe imagine, how the sounds feel to you or how you can imagine them in your own mind, right?
Yeah.
Like a mountain landscape, but this would be a sounds landscape, I guess, or a soundscape, they said. Well, what we learned more is Layla Chin Hui Fan has traveled all over Taiwan for the past 20 years to record these native soundscapes. Ooh, interesting. So in that sentence, we saw that Layla, who has traveled all around Taiwan for the past 20 years, and she has recorded these native soundscapes. And we see native, which means something that belongs to a specific place naturally. So an example of native would be kangaroos are native to Australia and its surrounding islands. So if you see a kangaroo here, you're like, whoa, that's kind of weird. Kangaroos aren't native in Taiwan.
所以 native 就是植物或者是动物的原生地或土产的，所以像说一个人的母语，我们可以说是一个人的 native language， 或者是一个人的 native tongue。那如果是母语人士，就是 native speaker。所以 working with native speakers helped me get a good grasp of the language。所以范钦慧呢，在过去20年走遍了台湾各地，把这些本土的声音都录制了下来。
Yeah, I think hanging around anyone that is a native speaker of a language you want to learn really does help a lot, makes you learn faster because you have to really use it with that person.
Yeah.
Okay, and jumping or diving back into our article, it says, She helped create the Taiwan Nature Sound Map project featured on the website of the Soundscape Association of Taiwan.
So that means all the sounds from Taiwan, but where did they record all the different sounds from?
That's a good question. Hold your horses. We're about to find out, actually. 51 natural locations across Taiwan were chosen for Fan and other sound engineers to make recordings of.
Oh.
So she went to a lot of locations to get these sounds, and in that we see the word location, which refers to a specific place or position where something is located. And an example we would all use, everyone, would be like, having Google Maps on my phone helps me find almost any location easily. And I don't know what I would do without Google Maps.
I know,
because
right?
I think I would just be walking or driving in circles in Taiwan. I'd be like, I don't know where to go.
Yeah, exactly. 所以 location 就是地点哦。那如果是在良好的地点，就是 in a good location。如果是吸引人的地点 ，in an attractive location。这个字很好用。那么它是来自于动词 locate， 所以什么东西在哪里 ？Be located in blah blah blah. The building is located in a business center. 或者是呢，你要去找一个人，确定某一个人的位置也可以哦。The cops are still trying to locate the suspect.
Oh, wow. That's
Run.
That's a good actually thing, because in the news recently there was a prisoner that escaped from a prison, and this is not too long ago, so it's pretty hot news, you would say, is that the prisoner escaped and he was missing for 2 weeks, and they finally located him and caught him. So good for that. But then our article goes back to saying each recording is listed on the website's map of Taiwan. Oh, so cool. You can go and use the website, and you can maybe kind of like click on the different sounds and hear where they're from, where they're located from. And it continues to say, visitors can click on a musical note or on a music note image to hear the recording from that area.
Ooh.
So everyone, as the article says, you can go to that website and click on the different buttons and sounds, and you can listen to them. So we hear and see the word click. And click means to press quickly and release a button on a mouse or a similar device. So you would say click on, which means pressing the computer mouse, phone, or iPad to do something on screen. So an example we would say is, please click on the link to visit the website. Or a lot of social media people would say, please click on the link to follow.
OK， 所以 click 就是用滑鼠去点点点，所以要点的时候要 click on something， 或者是呢 ，you see clickbaits everywhere on the internet， 就是点击诱饵，它用一个很好笑的东西或很吸你眼睛的东西，你就会去点它。那么 click 这个字当动词，有另外一个意思，口语就是一拍即合。我可以说 Peach and I clicked the first time we met. We have so much in common. 所以呢，这个51个台湾的自然景点都被选来作为录制哦。I wonder if my where I live is chosen.
Oh, really?
It's in the suburbs. Yeah.
Well, if it's in the suburbs, is it that natural though? Do you have birds up there?
Yes.
Okay, maybe. Yeah, maybe you can go on the
It's near
website.
Danshui.
Oh, near Danshui. Okay, so that is
Probably.
nature. A lot of nature over there. So maybe click some seagulls or something like that. All right. Well, getting back to our article, everyone, it says they can also read notes logged by the sound engineer about each recording experience. And there we see log, and that's not the log you build or chop down, not that log. Log is to write down or record something for keeping track of it. So for an example, I always log my daily expenses, I always log my daily spending expenses on my phone when I am traveling, because I'm terrible at transferring money from one to another. So I'm like, oh, I gotta make sure I spend this, okay. And so I log it as I go along.
哦，所以 log 在这边是动词哦，就是正式记录或记载。但是呢 ，if you're on your computer, you can log in or log out， 就是登入登出。比如说 I need a password in order to log in， 或者是 Don't forget to log out of the system. It's not your laptop. You don't want anyone to hack your account.
Right, and that's also you don't want anyone to take your password, so don't ever give anyone your password when you're logging in. All right, and getting back, it says facts about the animal species that can be heard in the recording are available too.
这边出现的 species 就是物种，注意哦，它的是单复数同形哦。
All right, so everyone, it's pretty interesting that they built this awesome, soundscape interactive type websites that you can listen to different kinds of animals and birds and things like that all around Taiwan. But for our For You chat question, what kinds of animals do you hear outside most often? Talk about them. And the kinds of animals that I hear outside most often would be, I don't know. What?
Dogs.
Yeah, I guess dogs, right? Dogs.
Maybe
Cats.
squirrels, because if you go hiking,
Okay,
you
yeah.
might see a few of them.
Yeah.
Monkeys.
Monkeys, yes, you
There's
do.
the
That I remember. Yeah. If you go up into the mountains, you can hear the monkeys.
Or earthworms.
Earthworms. You can hear earthworms making the dirt and soil helpful for farmers
They
and for us.
actually have this sound that I don't know how to imitate, but I think I know that's them.
Really?
Yeah.
Earthworms talking to you.
I think it's something like,
Oh, they're saying, chocolate! Chocolate! All right, so for you guys at home, what kind of animals do you hear outside most often? Talk about them with your friends, your classmates. And for English for You, I'm Adam.
I'm Chickling.
We'll see you next time.
Vocabulary Review.
Rush. Running fast down the hill, we felt a rush of air blowing through our hair. Flow. Water flows down this mountain into a river and then off into the sea. Native. This kind of tree is not native to the area. It was brought here from Japan. Location. Jane's new house is in a very nice location. It's on top of a big hill and has good views of the sea. Click. Daniel clicked the picture on his screen to open up the game, and then he started playing. Log. Judy logs her daily tasks in a notebook to keep track of what needs to be done.
智慧小补帖。
Soundscape. Ecological. Ecological. Species. Species.